Hello everyone, Nevyka here. Welcome to this next episode of Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 3. We are in the middle of the beautiful royal party here in Heimdall. Look at this. Oof. Lovely. You'll never spot a more beautiful garden. We've already spoken to about half the room, maybe. We've spoken to these people, and these. Oh, wait, have I? Oh, I think I have it all mixed up now. No, we have spoken to this part right here without any exclamation points. We still have all of this. Oh, good lord. That's more than I thought. Let's get started then. Let's start, where do we go? Let's go down there. Ooh, the empress. We don't get to ever hear from her too much. How do you do, my empress? As my father, Viscount Arcade, could not be here tonight, I, his daughter, greet you in his place. Ah, Laura, I haven't seen you in some time. I hear you've mastered your family's sword style. I'm so happy to see how much you've grown. Thank you for your kind words. Now I believe it's your turn. I'm Ada Grant of Thor's Military Academy's main campus, Class 1. I'm truly indebted to your son, and, indebted. Nice. Sorry, She's tripping all over her words. There's no need to be nervous. Cedric's told me all about his friends from class. I've also been told about a certain bright young lady who excels in both her studies and her club activities. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend to my son. That's, such kind words are wasted on me. I'm Una Crawford of Thor's Branch Campus. It's an honor to meet you, Your Highness. Ah, so you're... Alphen told me about you, and what happened in Crossbell. Further, allow me to apologize for my son's behavior towards those of you in the branch campus. Huh? Don't worry, there's no need for that. I think our field exercises in Crossbell turned out for the best. It really made me reevaluate myself. Now I have a better idea of the sort of things I can do to help moving forward. For a better future, not just for Crossbell, but for Erebonia too. Well said. It's clear to me you carry the spirit of Class 7 quite admirably. I sincerely believe the people of Erebonia could learn from that positive outlook of yours. Thank you so much, all of you, for what you've done for this country and what you will do in the future. Una, Ada, and Laura. Of course! I won't let you down, I swear on my sword and soul. I'll continue to do all I can, Your Highness. Ah, Reen. It's good to see you again, Your Highness. We haven't spoken since last year, I think. That's right. I can tell you've grown wonderfully since then. Allow me to apologize again regarding Cedric's behavior. Though I'm sure Alfred and Oliver have already said the same thing to you. No, please, it's fine. After everything that's gone on the last few days, it's all water under the bridge now. I'm just happy to see he's much better now, considering everything he went through last year. I suppose that's a good way to look at things. In any event, I shouldn't hold you here too long. I'm sure there are many people here who would like to speak with you, so please enjoy yourself. Thank you, Your Highness. I'm delighted to have met you. There must be many others who are interested in speaking with you. Do enjoy yourself. She's so classy. I like her. She's so pretty. Hey there, you two. I heard you both introduce yourself to the Empress. Good job. Oh, Instructor Reen.
Instructor, perhaps you should consider teaching your students basic manners when speaking with nobility.
Oop.
When she began casually discussing her past grievances with a member of the imperial family, my breath caught in my throat.
Oh, yeah? Are you sure you weren't just choking on your words again?
There's no need to bring that up again.
These two make quite a pair. They do. It's kind of like Eustace and Machius, isn't it?
Now that I've talked with Yuna at length, I see so much potential in her. It feels as though she's destined for greatness.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I look forward to seeing what becomes of the members of the new Class 7.
Wow, the Empress is such an elegant lady. She's got grace, but it isn't all stuck up. Plus, she's gentle and caring, just like a mother should be. I'd say she's got a new fan in me. I'm with you on that one.
Speaking with Yuna is as exhausting as I expected it would be. When did she decide to start getting so chummy with me anyway?
She's just eager to make amends with you guys.
Anyway, I'm just glad I was able to speak with the Empress. Miss Arcade as well. I've made excellent progress so far. Yes, very excellent.
Despite her words, she still seems pretty nervous. Just a bit. Hey, that's a strange bunch. I am Patrick Hyams, third son of the Hyams house. I'm ashamed that I haven't introduced myself to you before now, sir. There's no need to be so formal, Patrick. Besides, it's a bit rare that I'm even in Erebonia, so I'm partly to blame. I've heard you're quite the traveler. Speaking of Mr. Warzo here tells me you visit Nord quite often. That's right, nearly every year. By this point, he's pretty much like one of the family. I just can't get enough of the beautiful expanses of land up there. On top of that, the clean air does these old bones good. I had a cabin built by the lakeside a few years back. It's such a tranquil place. It sounds lovely. Schwarz has told me about the time he spent there, but I've never been. Nord is truly stupendous. The endless stretches of land, the free-flowing breeze, not to mention the kind and hospitable people. When I'm in Nord, it's like all the troubles of the world weighing on my mind blow away with the wind. My, hearing all that makes me more intrigued than ever. Honestly, I felt fairly troubled myself lately. Well, it was plain to see you had a lot to deal with back in Ordis. You should come visit sometime. If our schedules line up, I'll show you around. I appreciate the offer. Oh, and Wazel, I'd like to take this chance to apologize for saying such an awful thing about you back when we were students. Oh, I'd completely forgotten. It's fine. I knew at the time you weren't thinking clearly. I appreciate the apology, though. Thank you. Wow. Oh, hello. When did you show up? Reen's just sneaky like that, about halfway through. Yours truly is a wonderful thing. Oh, youth truly is a wonderful thing. Yeah. Guys, Patrick, I'm happy for both of you. Anyway, where have you been these past 6 months, guys? Do tell. I called up my friends in Nord a few times, but no one could tell me where you'd went. Oh, yes, Schwarza was concerned about you as well. Sorry to worry everyone like that. Some things came up and I had to travel outside the country for a while. Is that so? Sounds like you must have had a lot on your plate. Yes, I'll be sure to tell you about it at some point. Oof. Anyway, it does my heart good to see young Gaius again. He's certainly grown. It's like every time I turn around, he's more and more like Lacan. I suppose it was pointless for me to worry. Gwyn knows my father and elder brothers, but I've yet to make his acquaintance. Nonetheless, I'm grateful I had the chance to talk with Warzo. I get the feeling that's been bugging you for a while now.
While it may have been youthful ignorance, I never properly apologized. I'm glad I can now start to make things right. As someone possessed of a newly rediscovered fascination with Nord, it would ill-suit me to have a fraught relationship with his people. That's just one of the many things I'd like to talk to Gwyn about.
Man, dude, if anyone has ever had such a wonderful, positive, beautiful growth transformation, it is Patrick. Wow. He's like a whole different person. For the better. I'm so proud of him.
It's been some time since I've seen Gwyn myself. Sounds like Patrick has been keeping busy ever since he graduated. I don't think I can talk long, but I should at least go say hello.
Why are you always so busy, guys? Why are you too busy for us? I don't like it.
Ah, it's good to see you again, Miss Chorus. How's your jewelry store been lately?
We opened up a branch in Crossbell this year, and sales have been exceptional. We've been focused on expanding to other cities these past few years, but business has been good here in Heimdall, too.
Ah, right, the A Metropolis plan. As a fellow businessman, I should probably keep that in mind.
Oh, by the way, Lord Lake Lord, I hear you had a fishing competition. How did that turn out?
Well, it was neck and neck the entire time, and we ended in a tie. To be honest, it was a little embarrassing.
Oh, is that so? I'd say that just means it was a good match. I always love to hear about a heated competition. Gets the blood flowing and the palms sweaty.
If you say so. Although the lack of a concise winner was unfortunate, the fishing contest truly was an excellent competition. Yes, an excellent competition indeed.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hi.
So by incorporating these new mathematical models, the country's economy can be developed even further?
Correct. Economics is nothing more than a probability model based off sociology and collective psychology. It would be foolish to think mathematics had no bearing on it.
You're right, of course.
I suppose one could say the same of music theory.
Huh? Really? Music and math seem like completely different fields to me.
Sound is simply different frequencies and wavelengths of vibrations in the air, things easily converted into equations. Whether expressed in sound or in formulas, beautiful music remains beautiful.
It seems kind of crazy to hear put that way, but yeah, the way he talks about it's strangely compelling. Professor, would you be able to share an example of that with us?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
These two seem pretty interested in what the professor has to say. I'm a little surprised to hear he has any hobbies at all, but I guess out of everything, music makes the most sense for him. Enjoying yourself, Ring?
Yep, sure am.
I'm guessing you two are making your rounds?
That's right, Professor Schmidt seems the same as ever, but it looks like he's doing well.
We hadn't seen him since the Civil War. Not only is he very knowledgeable, he's got a sharp eye. I don't get many chances to speak with him, so now's a good chance to ask him something I've been wondering.
Yeah, may as well.
I think I'd like to ask him what he thinks about the potential of music. I'm sure you've got a lot of other people to talk to, so we won't hold you here. See you later, Reed.
Yeah, have fun, you two.
Professor Schmidt's just like I remember him. He seems like he's doing well, though. I get the feeling he'll have some interesting ideas to share. Like the latest in music theory. Think I should ask him a little more about music's potential?
Professor, I've been wondering, how can we apply probability theory to the real-world economy?
There are some basic models that can be used, but if you want to know more, you'd best learn macroeconomics.
Got it. I'll look into that. Machias is keeping up with him. I'm impressed.
It seems this newbie inspector and famous musician are men of culture after all. But I do not intend to give lectures here. They can feel free to enroll in the Ruhr Institute of Technology if they're so inclined.
In the end, he's still the same as always. Well, at least Elliot and Machias were able to get something out of this. so many ladies here. Hi.
Was that really 2 years ago? Dang.
Yes, the hot springs in Ymir were lovely, but so was the food. I'd like to go back there with everyone again sometime.
Y'all seem to be having a good time. Sounded like you were talking about Ymir.
Oh, Reen, yes, we were talking about the trip everyone took there together. Yes, the Hot Springs Paradise Ymir, hometown of both Instructor Reen and Elise. I've been there before as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, why does Altina always bring that up in the most awkward way? You weren't exactly there for a vacation or anything.
Yeah, kidnapping Elise and the princess isn't really a touristy activity. But that was just for your mission, right? Have you ever been there for fun?
No, I generally don't go anywhere unless required by a mission.
Oh, that's a shame.
Come to think of it, I've known Altina a while now, and I've never seen her go anywhere for fun. That's so sad.
Growing up in a Jaeger Corps, I sort of know how that is. So that means you've never gone to Ymir's hot springs then? Correct. I admit I'm a little curious about them. For example, how does bathing in a hot spring differ from a normal bath?
It's a world of difference. To put it simply, it's bliss. It's what bathing must be like in heaven.
The difference is that significant?
Psst, Elise, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sure am. Altina, how would you like to come visit Ymir sometime? I'd like to give you a proper tour of the town if we could. Are you sure?
Of course, we'd love to have you.
Do it. It'll be fun.
In fact, maybe you should go with everyone in your class.
Okay. Thank you. I'll come visit.
We'll hold you to that.
Now we have another promise to look forward to. When the time comes, I'll have to do my best to be a good host.
I haven't been to Ymir in a while. I was talking to Sarah about maybe going once things calm down a little.
Seems like the girl's been busy lately. Us too. It's like every time we turn around, there's another fire to put out.
Well, we've got to work hard and keep them out. Then I can go on my trip.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Our branches in the capital are open again, and there are things I want to check out for Class 7's sake. Looks like I'll be busy for a while. But once I'm finally done, I'm going to take a little break in Ymir.
I'm so glad that Altina was able to join you. I think that the whole class deserves a little vacation. Your original Class 7 certainly seemed to enjoy theirs.
Yeah, and hey, when it happens, I'll at least be able to show them around.
I'm looking forward to it.
You bring up hot springs so often, I find myself curious about them.
You should come visit Ymir sometime. If you're concerned about what happened the last time you were there, don't worry. Everyone in Ymir knows your circumstances.
If that's the case, then very well. I'll look forward to it. I might not be able to go for some time, but I'm curious to experience hot springs. I also made a promise to Elise, so I'll definitely look forward to it.
I'm glad I made that promise.
Agreed. By the way, is Celine not with you?
No, I left her behind. Though she wasn't happy about it, I should probably bring her a souvenir to smooth things over with her.
Too bad there's nowhere nearby that sells sardines.
The hot springs of Ymir. That brings up some fond memories. Remember how we all got into the hot springs together and made our plans for the school festival? I'll have to tell Tina about it.
Aww. So cute. Everyone getting along. Okay, let's see. Where are we going now? Oh wow, we have one. Whoa. We didn't get to talk to. Oh, I don't think. Okay. Well, there you go.
Hello, boys.
So you learned your swordplay from my brother then?
Yes, though before that, Lecter taught me some basics. But since his style is, shall we say, highly improvisational, I consider Lord Rufus my true teacher. That said, he only trained me for a short while when I was still living here in Heimdall.
You only received a small amount of training and you've become this strong? I'm impressed. I've heard Governor General Rufus's court fencing skills are second to none, so I'm sure his lessons were very thorough.
They are indeed. My brother started teaching me when I was 10. I've been training since then in the hopes of surpassing him. I can only wonder how close I've gotten.
Perhaps you'll have the opportunity to find out before too long. What about you, Kurt? When are you planning to be able to surpass your father and brother?
I'm sure you know just as well as I do, but they're on such a different level from normal people, it's almost inhuman. My father's starting to feel his age, but it's said he's still nearly as strong as the Radiant Blade Master. I'd have to spend decades training to even reach them, much less surpass them.
The Thunder God. I doubt even my brother could prove a match for him.
If there were anyone in Erebonia who would prove a match, it would likely be the Rakshasa. Or perhaps...
Looks like this conversation is really starting to heat up. Oh, Instructor Reen. You've come at the perfect time. Join us, Instructor. We were just discussing swordplay. Come, join us as a disciple of the Eight Leaves. Well, if you insist. I guess when you get enough Erebonian men in one place, it's only a matter of time before we start talking about swords. And so the group enjoyed a spirited discussion about sword styles, both from within the Empire and without. Ah, Reen, a moment if you would. I'd like to thank you. I hear you agreed to share Alphen's first dance tonight. I'm sure she's just beside herself with happiness. Hold on a second. I thought she was just kidding about that. Given the current atmosphere, I don't really think I can accept. Oh, is that so? It seems to me those rumors that have been spreading like wildfire lately may be more than just talk. But I think the Ashen Chevalier is more than qualified to be a partner for my sister. Perhaps even beyond tonight's dances, if you know what I mean. Oh, stop. No. No, no, no. I mean, I'm nowhere near qualified for that. Well, unfortunately for you, Alphen's first dance is a part of tonight's schedule. If there's already someone you're planning to have a future with, then that's that, I suppose. But would you dance with her tonight regardless? Think of it as a favor. Not only for my sister, but the entire Imperial family. Oh, Cedric just loves putting Reen in the most awkward positions, and he knows what he's doing. He does it on purpose. There's still plenty of time before the dance. Do think it over. No. No! Just say no, Reen. No! Please consider dancing with my sister as a favor to the Imperial family. Though, if you can't think of any other candidates, I suppose that's alright too. How about you, sis? Patrick or Kurt? I'd say Patrick. I would want her... Patrick has had a thing for her for the longest time. And he's such a sweet person now. I would say Patrick. I'm not sure how well that'd go over, Your Highness. Oh wait, I'm thinking Elise. Patrick has had a thing for Elise, not for Alphen. Who's had a thing for Alphen? I can't think of anyone. Everyone thinks she's cute and beautiful, but not that they want to date her. Perhaps my sister is a safer course of action than... Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Well, there's always someone better out there. Though my lordly duties have occupied much of my time lately, I do want to get back to regular training. And I hope you'll be there to aid me. Yes, of course, and next time I'll go all out. It's been quite a while since I've been able to speak with the prince. Who would have thought I'd be able to discuss swordsmanship to such depth with him like this? I almost can't contain myself.
Oh, so cold.
We have a break room and a waiting room prepared this way. You are free to make use of them should the need arise.
So like I can go right now? Bet you I can't. Yep, bet you I can't.
Chairman Irina, Major Claire, and Muse. You three sure make an interesting group. I thought I might use this opportunity to scout out some promising talent. The IC mating here oversees logistics for the entire Empire's railroad system. Were you to join RF, I would ensure you were immediately placed in a position worthy of your talents. I'm flattered, but I think military logistics and business logistics may be a bit too different.
Oh, I don't know about that. In both warfare and business, you need to efficiently allocate limited personnel and resources. I'm sure Major Claire would make a wonderful businesswoman.
An excellent analysis. Muse Egret, I saw potential in the reports you submitted about the arch rifle and the Kestrel. If you can't decide what to do after you graduate, I'll have a spot waiting for you at RF too. For that matter, the RMP would welcome your talents too. I'm sure you may have some concerns regarding your house, but I'm sure I can be of help.
Why, thank you. I'm flattered.
Chairman Irina and Major Claire are always ready to scout a new hire. Do these two have some ulterior motive, or am I just overthinking? Everyone always has an ulterior motive here.
It's quite fun fantasizing about what I'm going to do after graduation.
You don't need to worry too much about it now, but it is something you'll need to decide eventually. Honestly, Muse, I think you're capable of doing anything you put your mind to.
You may be overestimating me just a smidgen. What will I do after graduation? I can't say for sure yet, but I do like fantasizing about my future job prospects. My personal favorite is Instructor Reen's loving wife.
Here we go again.
Not gonna happen.
By the way, Schwarzer, you'd be a welcome addition to our company yourself. Join us and I'll make you a lead pilot and the head of our Panzer Soldat division. I appreciate the offer, but I'm happy being a teacher for now. This is the last place I expected to do some scouting, or be scouted. Though I must admit, I did get a little territorial when she tried to headhunt Muse. I can't blame Cherny Arena for being interested. You'd both be great additions to any team. Okay guys, before we continue any further, this is a good place to stop this episode. I'm glad we got through the whole party. And in the next one, we'll finally get to continue and see what happens. I know we're supposed to talk to Gilead, Ozzy, and ask him a few personal questions. So I'm excited for that. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, comment below your thoughts, share the video, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes into this series. Until the next one, you take a lot of care. Johnny!